Hi guys, Ancient Warrior, welcome back. If you like what you hear here, hit the thumbs up, and if you don't, oh well. And if you want to know what craziness I'm talking about next, then hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. And you'll be the first kid on your block to know what craziness I'm fixing to go into. Goodness. The things that are going on today. How many useful idiots are there out there? So many. You look over at Portland, Oregon. Excuse me. I knew these masks could come in handy for something. Portland, Oregon, Seattle, whether it's the rioters or Jenny Durkin or Ted Wheeler or who, and all of them keep doing the same thing. They blame poor old Donald J. Poor old Donald J. If he was doing even a half of what they've accused him of, man, he would be one despicable monster, wouldn't he? Excuse me. So, I guess you got by the headline, by the title of the program, and we're going to talk about useful idiots. And folks, let me tell you about useful idiots. I've looked down through history at what happens to useful idiots. A term coined by Stalin is what he called those people who would go out and riot and get themselves killed or hurt for no reason other than he told them it was the right thing to do and they did it. Some people lacking the ability to think for themselves. Critical thinking is something that's not being used much in this country. You can tell. So, whether it's Nancy Pelosi or Chuck Schumer or who, what happens to useful idiots after it's all over with? Well, in Stalin's case, he executed them. Matter of fact, Antifa, well, why don't we just go back and talk about another guy? Stalin executed all of his useful idiots. Hitler, though, on the other hand, he kept them around a little bit. Oh, wait a minute, no. See, Night of Long Knives, he sent the SS and Gestapo out, and they started rounding up and killing all the brown shirts, who were the useful idiots. Oh my gosh. That's two cases where it shows to be and what happened to the useful idiots in the 1950s? That helped the Castro brothers and Che Guevara take over Cuba? That's right. They were some of the first ones killed, imprisoned, when they started seeing what was being promised was not going to ever come true. when you help make somebody a monster, best thing is keep your mouth shut. Unless you're like me and not smart enough to keep your mouth shut. And then you'll say something and stand up and somebody will say he stood up when he should have shut up. Oh well. So what's happening to all these? Well, the guy in Denver who gunned down a Trump supporter is looking at life imprisonment. And he'll never see the light of day again. The kid in Portland, Rittenberry or whatever his name is, Kyle, he's in jail right now, sitting in jail. And I've got a question for you. The guy he shot, blew a section of his arm off, was a known felon. He's being treated like a celebrity by the left. Oh, by the way, he also had a Glock 17, which was illegal as hell as for him to have. But I think that useful idiot will fall by the way too. And what about all these protesters and stuff in New York City and the rioters and looters? Eventually they're all going to get caught. And if they don't, they'll live in a life of total fear constantly that they're going to get caught. And they'll probably get caught right after they turn their lives around and started building something. You know, that's karma. Karma has a sense of humor. So most of the time what you find out with these young people, with these people who are what's called the useful idiots, they end up in prisons or graveyards because they either get executed, or they get life imprisonment. You know, I was laughing the other day when I heard a guy say the only way that this one guy was going to get out of prison is he was going to go out feet first. Probably true. So, folks, use that bump on your shoulders. Think. Actions have consequences. Ask Kyle Rittenhouse. Ask just about any of these people. You know, just use your head. If it doesn't feel right, then it probably isn't right. So, please, ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, please, think before you pull the trigger. Think before you go out there and vandalize somebody's home or their car or their business. Think before you join a protest / riot. Please use your head for more than a hat rack. And remember, it's better to have and not need than need and not have. I'm the Ancient Warrior, and we're out.